Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Whether you're here to compare apps, learn something new, or just stay updated, you're in the right place. Let's jump straight into it. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going all in with the ultimate progressive leasing review for 2025. If you're looking to understand everything about progressive leasing, how it works, its advantage, drawbacks, costs, user experience, and whether it's actually worth your money, this guide is for you. I dug deep into every detail to bring you the most comprehensive and honest breakdown possible. So buckle up because we're covering it all. Let's start from the basics. Progressive leasing is a lease to own financing service aimed at people who might struggle to get traditional credit approvals. This includes individuals with low credit scores, limited credit history, or even no credit at all. The company partnered with a wide network of retailers selling everything from furniture and electronics to appliance and fitness equipments. The goal to give you a way to get the products you need right now and pay for them over time without the hassle of a credit check. Heroes work in real life. When you're shopping at a partner retailer, both in a store or online, you can choose a progressive leasing at the checkout. Instead of a hard credit inquiry, progressive leasing uses a soft credit check and other alternative data linked to your employment status, income, and the payment history to approve your application. The approval process is super fast, often taking less than a minute. Once approved, Progressive Leasing pays the retailer upfront for your purchases, and you enter a lease agreement with them. You will then make a monthly payments over a set period, usually ranging from 6 to 24 months, depending on your agreement. One of the most unique features is Progressive Leasing's early purchasing options. Within a certain time frame, usually 90 days or so, you can choose to buy your leasing items outright by paying a reduced prices, often significantly lower than the full lease costs. This flexibility is a game changer for many users because it gives you a chance to save money if you can pay off the item sooner. Let's get into the costs and fees because this is where many people want clarity. Progressive leasing does not advertise its interest rates like traditional loans, since technically you're leasing, not borrowing. However, the monthly payments you make include interest and fees banked into the lease. This means that over the life of the lease, you could pay more than the item retail price, sometimes quite a bit more. These fees covers things like administrative costs and the risk progressive leasings takes on by approving customers with limited credit. If you decide to buy the item early, you will save on some of those costs. But if you stretch payments to the end, expect to pay a premium overall. Next, let's discuss the pros, starting with accessibility. Progressive leasing shines in helping people who might qualify for traditional credit cards or personal loans. Since there is no hard credit pool, your credit scores won't be affected when applying, which is a huge plus. The overall process is fast, convenient, and can often be done entirely online. You also get the benefit of receiving the product immediately, even if you don't have the full funds upfront. Plus, Progressive Leasing works with the many major retailers, giving you a broad selection of products. On the downside, there are a few important caveats. Lease-to-own options like Progressive Leasing generally come with a higher approval cost than traditional financing. The monthly payments can add up, making the item more expensive in the long run. If you miss payments, Progressive leasing has the right to repossess the item, which can be a stressful experience. Additionally, while progressive leasing doesn't usually report your payments to the major credit bureaus, this means you don't build credits by making on time payments. Conversely, missed payments might be reported or after collections, potentially harming your credit indirectly. Customer service reviews are mixed. Some users report helpful rips, while the other complains about slow responses time and difficulty resolving disputes. Diving into real user experiences, many appreciate the ease of getting approved and receiving the air items quickly. For people in urgent needs of appliance or furniture, progressive leasings can be a lifesaver. It allows items to furnish their homes or get essential equipment without waiting to save a large lump sum or go through a complex credit approval. However, some users express frustration about the total cost and sometimes the rigidity of payment schedules. Missing a payment or returning an item can lead to fees or repossession, which users want to avoid. Comparing progressive leasing to the other leasing down providers like Acima, Rent a Center, or Leaseville, progressive leasing stands out with its fast online approval process and a wide network of retail partners. But terms and fees vary widely across companies and locations. So it's always a good idea to compare offers before committing. From a security standpoint, Progressive Leasing is a legitimate company with a solid presence in the lease-to-own market. It's backed by well-known financial groups and maintains partnership with trusted retailers. However, the lease agreements you sign vary by retailer and the state, so it's critical to read them terms carefully. Hidden fees or specific laws about the return, reposition, and payment schedules can catch you off guard if you don't pay close attention. Financial experts often recommend using lease-to-own service like Progressive Leasing Sprightly. They are best seen as a short-term solution for people who need immediate access to goods but can't get conventional credit. Over time, working to improve your credit and saving purchases will almost always save your money compared to lease to own. Looking ahead, Progressive Leasing continues to innovate, adding new retailers and improving digital features. In 2025, expect smoother app interfaces, more flexible payment plans, and better customer support as the competition in lease-to-own spaces heats up. To wrap it up, in progressive leasing, worth it? If you have a poor credit or no credit and need access to household essentials, it's a visible option. The fast approval, the broad retail network, and early purchases options provide a real value. But be aware of high overall costs and strict payment terms. Careful budgeting and reading the fine print will help you avoid pitfalls. Alright, guys, that's the full progressive leasing review for 2025. If you have used progressive leasing or are thinking about it, drop a comment below to share your experience or questions. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive review or tutorial. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next one.